Guess what, guys?
Hayawi huwa
We are bringing to you the breakfast show
hapa Middle of Praise TV
every Monday to Friday
kuanzia saa 1 hadi saa 2.
On Monday we have Career Monday.
Alafu Jumanne ni health check.
On Wednesday we have Relationship.
Alafu Throwback Thursday.
On Friday we have Entertainment.
Ni mie wako Victoria Brenda
and me Carol Muthoni.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching Middle of Praise TV, and this is Hot at Dawn Show. This is an early bird program that comes to you every Monday to Friday. And today, before Carol left, we were talking about true love, and she only understands a part of it. Carol thinks that true love must be between her and her boyfriend. What do you think? We also have people that are watching, they are following us. We have Edwin Prince amesema ya kwamba he is watching. Thank you so much for watching. We have Domi. Thank you so much, Dominic, for watching. We have Joshua Mulolo watching from Machakos. Thank you so much. We have Miriam watching from Philadelphia. Thank you so much. We have Jane. Thank you so much, Jane, for joining. We have Amina. Karibu sana Amina kwa kutazama. We have Neno. Thank you so much, Neno, for following us. We have Peshi, asante sana kwa kufollow. And we have Wambura. Thank you so much for watching. We have Carol, thank you so much for watching from Nakuru. We have Sarah, who is watching from Njoro. Thank you so much. And we have Nish, you say uko Njoro na unatazama. We have Juliet, who is following us from Munyeki. Thank you so much. And we have Maurice anatutazama kutoka Rescos. Thank you so much. We have Paul Obiri, who is following us from Nairobi. Thank you so much for watching. We have Doricas from Nairobi. Thank you so much. And we have Nelson from Mombasa. Thank you so much for watching. We also have Brenda, my namesake, from Mogotio. Thank you so much for watching. And we have Mwema. We have Emmanuel from Joro. We also have Mama Leah from Joro. Thank you so much for watching. We have Professor Emmanuel watching from Kenlands. Thank you so much for following. We have Damira, who is watching from Western. Thank you so much. We have Betty Wanyoike. Thank you so much for following from White House. She is watching. We have Chiri watching us from Mombasa. Thank you so much. We have so many people. We have Nahashon Jogona following us from Motukano. I don't know if Carol knows where Motukano is. I'll ask her. We also have Millie. Thank you so much, Millie, for following us. And before nilete mgeni wetu, we have people texting us and telling us that they are watching. We have Noelisa Pretty anasema ya kwamba watching from Nakuru, and she is ready to learn. Huyu amesema ready to learn, and I hope that Noel you're going to get it. Na pia we have Leonida Erambo watching from Vineyard, anasema pia mimi natazama. Leonida, which kwa kitabu na karatasi, because now this one is a lesson coming to you free of charge, so that tupunguze mistakes ambazo tunafanya. So, Apostle, welcome to our studio once again.
Thank you.
Kindly just tell our viewers your name.
My name is Apostle Prince Harmless. I'm from Nigeria, but presently, for the meantime, I'm in Nakuru, Kenya. I'm from Prison International Church of Jesus Christ. Thank you. God bless you.
And thank you so much for joining us. We are so sorry you had to wake up so early in the morning so that you can make it to this early program today. But we have a problem in our society. We would like you to actually start by telling us if we truly have this thing we call true love, or it is just a made-up story.
First of all, it depends on what you call true love. So what we have Christian, like we talked about Christian relationship.
Yes.
We have Christian relationship, and what the world see as true love is not what we see as true love. Or we see as our own perspective of love is different, totally different from what others see. So true love, when it comes to relationship, right? When it comes to a man and a woman. So I think it's all about what you call it. To some, it doesn't exist. To some, it's interest. To some, it's direction. To some, it's what they see. To some, is what they feel. So true love is that is true love. I think is agape love. I think true love is agape love. That is what I can say.
You know, these days we are fighting one another because I watched some couple. Actually, the husband was gifting the wife gifts, good gifts. So, and out of the gifts, I don't have even one. So I believe the man loves his wife, but when it comes to me, my husband doesn't love me because I don't have such gifts. That is what I define true love.
I definitely know.
I'm wrong.
No, definitely no. That is not true love. Like, you know, one of the problems we have in this part of the world, especially Christian, is that we try to solve a chemistry equation with mathematical formulas. That is a very big problem. If a man, I watched a clip on Facebook where a man brings the wife to work every day and opens the door for the wife. And the colleague sees them from the window and she was like, what? So this man brings the wife and opened the door for the wife. So she admired the relationship and she went back home and started telling her husband, imagine you're not doing this for me. Imagine you're not doing that for me. You don't even open door for me.
Yes.
So, and he said, my friend, look at the way the husband treats her.
Yes.
The husband brings her to work and you see, and all of that. So one day, the husband, she was watching from that same window and she saw the man opening the door. So she now came closer and she saw the lady trying. First of all, she was trying to open the door. The thing was not working. So she saw the man angrily shouting and talking and came to open the door. That was when she discovered that the man was actually coming to open the door because the door is not working from inside. So the man went to the mechanic and fixed the door, and the next day brought her to work and she opened the door herself.
Wow.
That's when she got disappointed.
Wow.
You see, we have that problem of, oh, this is how this person's relationship is, this is how my own should be. No, people are different. If you know who you're dating, if you know who you're in a relationship with, or you know who you married, then you should define what your true love is. True love is peace of mind. Just get your peace. Create what you want within yourself. The ability to just overlook, I think that is the true love, is the love you have for yourself. Being honest with you, have you seen anybody dying and you see the wife saying, I will die and follow my husband, and they're burying the husband, she fall into the grave? Have you ever seen that before?
No.
You see, that is what do we call true love again? So for God so loved the world. That is the love I know.
Oh, that is the love.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually I saw a lady whose husband had died, and she could just eat. She couldn't die of hunger. She ate good food because she will not even take the normal food. But
no matter how you love him, you can't die with him. I'm being honest with you. You can mourn him, and you see, if you think you have that true love, go die with him.
Oh.
You won't die with him. You just mourn and move on. In this present dispensation, people don't even mourn 6 months. They mourn just 1 week, and the next week you see them playing loud music.
Wow.
You've forgotten.
Yes. Wow. Now, when it comes to true love, actually, some person has just told me before you came in that I don't believe in true love. I believe in you give me, I give you, give me. Yeah. If I wash your clothes, make sure you provide. If I do this, make sure you do this. I don't believe. She doesn't believe in true love. She's watching right now, but she said, you just tell the guest that I don't believe in true love. But you started by telling us that some believe that there is true love and some doesn't believe that there is true love. Now, what do we do? Is there love now?
You don't monetize love. Don't monetize love. Love has nothing to do with money. So if you think you should monetize love, I don't think you should be in a relationship. So true love, I told you, is happiness you create within yourself. Create happiness within yourself. Then understand your partner. Understand him. If you can't understand that person, walk away. You must get someone you understand. So when you get someone you understand and they truly understand you, I think everything flows. All right? Wow. It's the responsibility of a man to take care of the woman. But if he doesn't have, you don't say, if you don't give me, I won't wash your clothes, I won't cook for you. That means you're into some sort of business. give and give. For God so loved the world that he gave. So there is a reason why God gave. He didn't give for nothing. So the Bible started by saying, for God so loved. So there must be a reason why God so loved the world. In the beginning was the world. So everything has been there for reasons. God loved the world for reason because this is his handwork. So if I created this phone, I should do everything to protect it.
Yes, yes.
Do you understand? I should fight, I should wrestle, I should do everything possible to protect the phone because it's my work. But if it's not my work, I don't think I care. I don't think I should care, but to an extent. Do you understand? Yes. To an extent. So you must understand that true love is not being monetized. Don't monetize, especially ladies in Africa here. We tend to monetize love. You give me, I give you. You give me the higher the money you give me, the sweeter the love. Do you understand?
And kidogo respect.
That is the respect you get. I saw something on Facebook where a man says the amount of money you give to a woman determines the respect she gives to you. You give her 1 million, you are sugar pie. You give 500,000, you are baby. You give 100,000, you are my mister. You give 50,000, you are your name. So your name is Collins, you are Collins. So you see, it's
hey Collins, are you going to eat?
Yeah, you see, they rank you according to how much you have, how much you bring. But that is wrong. That is not love at all. That is not love. Love should be not just what you feel, but what you feel towards someone, how you respect someone, how you carry this person, how you respect their opinion, how you respect their peace, what they want. This is what love is all about. So if you can't respect a man that is broke, you don't love.
Wow.
You must be able to. One lady said something to me one day, I can't respect a poor man. I asked her, why don't you respect your father? And she was like, what do you mean? I said, the last time I checked, your father is poor. So if you can respect your father, why can't you respect your poor man? So you see.
And your brothers as well.
Yeah, and the uncles too. So you respect everyone in your home.
Generation.
And you can disrespect someone outside. You see our ladies with your mentality.
Yes. And actually, but there was this piece of advice coming from a man actually and say, if you want to have a good life in marriage, give your wife money. It is a song actually. Give your wife money. Keep giving your wife money. Repeat after me. Keep giving your wife money. So this money thing, actually, it's actually becoming something else when it comes to relationship. Yeah. And we actually coming to believe that when you give me money, it's when you care. You don't give me money now. How do you care? How do I know you care? Yes.
This is the Gen Z generation. This is the definition of, a guy believes the more he gives a woman, the more the lady loves him. But that is arrant foolishness. Like, if you give a girl money unnecessarily, it means you have no reasoning. Like, you just wake up in the morning, you send money to a girl. You ask me for money, I'll ask you why. What do you need it for? Then you tell me, if it's not necessary, I'll tell you I don't have. If it's necessary, I'll give it to you. I went to my spiritual father's church and the lady met me there. He said, man of God, I need a help from you. I said, what is the problem? She said, my kids are graduating, the little kids, from the classes to another class.
Yes.
So they have a graduation party. I don't have the money. The money is 20,000 to pay for all of them. I said, do you have a husband? She said, yes. I said, okay, who is paying their school fees? He said, my husband is paying their school fees. I said, how much is their school fees? He said, each person is 50,000. As the husband could raise 50,000 to pay for each of them, that is 150,000 for 3 of them. And my spiritual father was there. He said, yes. I said, why can't he raise 20,000 to pay for them? He said, leave that man. He doesn't want their happiness. I said, no. Wow. He wants their happiness, but he's teaching them to make do with what they have. That graduation party is not necessary. I said, madam, nothing will stop me from giving it to you, but I won't give it to you. Train these kids well. Take them and live here. And my spiritual father looked at me and said, just give her. I said, no, sir, give her. I said, sir, I have never disrespected you before, but you give her.
Yeah.
We need to teach these women that some things are important, but they're not necessary. It's important you go for a graduation party, but it's not necessary. You just imagine I wake up in the morning, you tell me I want to go make my nails and make my hair, give me money. I'll look at you like this. I shouldn't be in a relationship with this person.
But we say that a good man should know when to give money for makeups and And
Me, I believe in
you are
establishing you.
immature.
Why can't I establish you? Why should I give you money for makeup? Why should I give you money to make your nails? Listen, I see ladies like this as liabilities. Every lady watching me out there, please listen. If you don't want a guy to see you as a liability, never you request these things. Present a project to him. Let him finance your project. Then if he's not ready to finance your project, you know he doesn't love you. Nobody will watch those they love suffer or let me say suffer or struggle in a project that will be beneficial to both of them. Do you understand?
That is true.
Nobody will want. I wouldn't watch that kind of thing happen to a woman I say I love. If I have money, I should be able to finance them. But imagine I wake up in the morning and said, "Babe, I want to go make my nails." I wouldn't answer. I wouldn't talk to you.
And that one should come from a man now.
Yeah, I know you. Oh, I should tell you why is your nails? Why is your nails like this? Why can't you fix them? So you tell me, oh, I've been busy. That is why. You shouldn't tell me you don't have money to fix it.
Okay, Apostle, what do you have for us today?
Oh, a whole lot, especially for Christian relationships. We've talked so much about Christian relationship, and I so much believe a Christian should understand how to date or how to court, and how to marry. I had a very pressing issue yesterday. Something happened yesterday. I was speaking with a lady, and maybe she may be watching or something. So when I was talking to her, she got married 5 months ago. And I knew she was a singer, she was in the church. So she left to another church and married. So while we were on TikTok, a Nigerian brother was saying, "Oh, I like her." I said, "That's somebody's wife." And she said, "No, I'm no longer married." I said, "Why?" I said, "Why are you no longer married?" Just 5 months ago. And she said, "Yeah, we've gone our separate ways." And I was like, "This is the second time you married. You married first one, you went to separate ways, second one." I said, "Maybe they are wrong, maybe you are not wrong, maybe you are correct, maybe you're good, but there must be a problem somewhere." So I started asking her questions. "How long did you know this guy?" He said, "Just within 1 month and we married." I said, "You married the guy you met 1 month?" He said, "Yes, the pastor gave the prophecy that is on so day the guy is going to get married, and he met me. It's prophecy fulfilled." And they started fixing everything. I couldn't say no to the pastor. I couldn't say no to these things, and it happened. I said, "Okay." Now I said, "Wow, wonderful." You see, there are four different lessons to learn here. 4 different lessons to learn here. Like I said yesterday, the other day, never marry someone who wants to marry. Never marry a man or a woman who just want to marry. If you meet someone who tells you, "I'm behind the clock, I need to get married," run.
Wow.
For your dear life.
Yes.
That marriage can never last. Nothing, no amount of prayers can hold that marriage. It must break. Because this person wants to fulfill all righteousness. That is just what they want to do.
Yes.
Never. Number 2, never marry someone you just met few months or few weeks ago. You don't know this person. Have you seen this person? "I love him." Do you know what is love? Love is not words. Love is, I have seen and I can tolerate. You understand?
He calls me many times, the amount of credit he sends me.
That is pure foolish. That is, you see, he calls me many times. People are frustrated their relationship because of these things.
Yes.
He calls me many times. My girlfriend said, I was watching a clip on Facebook where 4 ladies came together and they said, "Let's page our boyfriends and see who calls back." Like in African way, we say flash them. Let's flash them. You call and hang the call, and see the one that calls back first. You know who loves you. And you see, the 4 of them called the same time and hang the call the same time. And 2, their boyfriend called back immediately, and the other 2 felt bad. And I was like, I said, "Do you know how the kind of torture and torment the boyfriends are going to get at home when they get back?" I said to them, "So this is how you define love."
Yes.
So you define love by the ability of the man calling back immediately or being there immediately.
I tell you that I'm not feeling well. You need to check up on me.
Yeah, you see.
Call me all the time.
Call me 5 times. A man who calls you 5 times a day is jobless. Leave him. He's a jobless fellow. He's not a man. How can a man call in one you go, "I just want to check up"? You check up on me? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I pick up my phone and say, "I just want to check if you're fine in the office. I hope you're okay." Like, you see, Well, that means I'm jobless.
Wow.
That does not mean there are people that don't do it.
Yeah.
There are people that can call.
Yes.
Right? If you get a man who calls you always, it's okay. But if you get a man who is busy with his work, you don't expect him to call you. Leave him time to do his work.
It does not mean that he doesn't love you.
Yeah.
There's no time.
There are men have a lot on their head. And I said this thing the other time. Men can never tell you 50% of their plans or what they're going through. A man can give you only 30% of what he's going through. And the rest 70% he keep on his head because he's a man. That is what makes a man a man. So a man can be going through emotional, financial, relationship, family crisis. And it's on his head. He's here thinking and looking at you, and you're saying, this man is so bored. He doesn't want to play with me. And you talk, he doesn't want to talk. He's thinking. Now he's physically present, but absently minded. Yeah. And you're thinking, he's so bored. You don't know the battles he's going through. So never define your relationship with other people's relationship. Other people's relationship with their relationship. Leave them to their relationship.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So these are some of the things we have, and we're going to go biblically by looking at what a relationship or a marriage should look like. In the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25, the Bible made it clear. God said, he said, man, love your wife. Love your wife.
Yes.
So, but there is something men call love, and women see your husband as your Lord. There is something what men call love is respect.
Oh.
So men don't, you tell a man, I love you, he's looking at, does she respect me? So does she respect my opinion?
Yes.
Does she listen to me? Does she even value me? Now God made it, even the Bible said, even as God loves the church, that is the same way you should love your wife. So how does God love the church? He sees us as children. So a man, if there are things that must hold a marriage or relationship. One, man, love your wife. Women respect the man. So if you tell a man, I love you 1,000 times, and the one he wants, he's about to express himself, you talk 1,000 words, and he doesn't see that love. Do you understand? He sees you're there for a reason. He sees you there for either his fame, his money, his personality, and you don't respect him as a person. So you see, men, love your wife. Love women. What women see as love is provision.
Yeah.
Security. Protection. Assurance. This is what women see as love. Are you assuring me that this is going to last? So when they have that assurance, they call it love. Security, are you assuring me that this belongs to me alone? That is what they call love. Outside this, provision is not, I didn't say support. I didn't say taking care of everything, except, I said the other time, except you are married to a lady, never take 100% responsibility. Never take, if you see a man, if you give a man 1,000 shillings, he owe you 2,000. He knows he owes 2,000. But if you give a woman 1,000, she wants 2,000.
From you.
They're never satisfied. And we know women are never satisfied. They just want more. This is in their nature, and it's not bad. This is how they are. They just want more. They just want more.
No, I've had that a lot, I have had someone telling me time to time that you don't even appreciate what you have. I give you 10,000, you're asking for extra 5,000. You wanted to do, I don't know, you wanted to do it with that money what? But anyway, this is a woman thing. But we are going to learn today about now this love. Because now we have people, a lot of people that have separated. And yesterday someone was calling me and telling me that I miss my kids. I can't even reach them. I can't see them. Why? Because they separated and the wife said, do not even support me. Why? Because the guy wouldn't provide much. And he was trying. He actually was trying. According to him, he really tried even keeping them in a safest place, and renting an apartment for them and all that. And now how are we going to, and we need to understand this love now. Because if the husband is the head and we are the neck, actually we don't need to stay at our position. So you are going to help us learn on how we're going to respect our husband, and even husbands becoming worthy of our respect.
Okay. There are things you must understand in relationship. The first thing you must understand in relationship is first, know the strategies of maintaining your relationship. Don't copy from people. Know your own. First of all, find out what are the strategies I need to maintain this relationship. I said the other time, don't marry who you cannot tolerate. You can't tolerate a man be drinking alcohol, don't marry him.
Yeah.
No matter how much you love him, break up. Just leave, walk the away from that relationship. And I've said it before, please keep your relationship silent until it's mature enough to be exposed.
Yeah.
If you expose a premature relationship, when you leave, people will see you as a bad person. They'll start saying, this lady is jumping from one guy to another. But within you, you know you can't stay here.
Yes.
That is the reason why you kept it on the low, to know if you can stay. Then if you can't, just walk away.
Yes.
So that is, first of all, find out the strategies that are needed. What are the strategies you need to keep a relationship? Very, very, very important. If you don't discover these things, you can't maintain a relationship. Number two thing you must do is, what are the process of building myself in this man? A woman is supposed to be seen in a man. A woman is not supposed to be seen with a man or around a man. You're supposed to be seen in a man. You were taken out from a man.
Wow.
So what you're supposed to do is that when you're coming back in to replace that missing rib. You're not supposed to be outside. You're supposed to be inside of him. Yeah, so that when people look at you, they say, yeah, surely this is his missing rib. He found it. If there are 10 ribs here and there are 11 here, and you see, I will not be balanced. So if you're standing by my side, no matter how much you try to hold me, I can never be balanced. I will still be bent until that rib is fixed back. That is when I get my balance.
That is
So when a man is not properly balanced, he can't physically appear balanced, no matter how much you try to push him to be balanced. You just have to live there and come inside and fix yourself. Find the processes you need to enter that place. The things you need, process you need to trust him. Number three thing you must find here is what are the tools that are needed to maintain your relationship? What are the tools? You need some tools.
So this is where I don't have to ask everyone.
No.
What did you do to your marriage? Your marriage
you need
is
to
good
find
at
the
that.
tools yourself.
No, I find it.
Find them yourself.
All right.
You see, in search of marriage, men and women have the obligation of finding. The scripture says, he who finds a wife, not to whom a wife is introduced to. Do you understand? So if there is a problem with introduction of a woman, if you are introduced to a man, listen, that marriage may last, but there must be a problem in that marriage.
No, that is true. No, you're talking about something I know. That is true. It
Definitely.
has happened in a family, and the guy is undergoing through a lot. He wasn't a drunkard before, but now he drinks a lot. He had an accident. He is missing some of his tooth.
Yes.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a future. He doesn't have plans. He cannot build because the woman was brought in by an aunt like a parcel. Like, oh, hello, can you please go to, I have sent you someone. And then he proceeded to marry this woman. I am telling you, he is going through things that we don't like. We don't know what to do.
You see all these online and the love matching thing, that is the biggest deception of the century. You go for a place and you see the kind of questions they ask there, hey, what would you bring to the table? Like I told you before, you met a lady, asking a lady, what do you bring to the table? Are you not stupid? Build your house, build your table and put something there. Bring a woman to take care. So you don't ask a woman, what do you bring to the table?
If I marry you today, what will you bring to the table?
That is a foolish question to ask.
Yes.
So you should build your table, put something on your table, find a wife. Don't go to a love matching to go and match. In Genesis chapter 24, the Bible said that they found a wife for Isaac, which is Rebecca. Now, Rebecca was very good, but I think in Genesis chapter 27, Rebecca was the problem of the family of Isaac.
Oh.
He deceived the younger son, Jacob, to go and deceive the father. Why? Because somebody matched her to Isaac. You see, never find your wife. He who findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. If you get a wife, you can't access the favor.
Wow.
If you just get a wife on a platter of gold, the favor will be far from you. God will tell you that you didn't struggle for this. You don't deserve the favor.
Wow.
And the same thing with ladies. Find a man. Don't just wait for a man to look for you. Just look for the man. I didn't say run after men. Just look for a man. Every man, I've said it before and I'm saying it again. You can't marry everybody and you can't marry anybody. You marry somebody.
Wow.
So you see, you don't just go around saying, "Oh, he looks handsome." Yes, you don't marry a man for yourself. Marry a father for your kids.
Oh my goodness. You know, my co-host Carol, she has a problem when it comes to choosing who she wants to settle down with. She's single right now because she seems to like almost everyone. She likes this one, tomorrow I don't want him, she wants this one. Oh, he is in a stall, as I was thinking. Now, actually, help us to understand. You marry a man, a father to your kids. You're not just marrying a man for yourself.
That you marry a father
Oh my
to your
goodness.
kids. You see, you marry a man that you'll be proud of tomorrow.
Yes.
You tell your kids, take after your father.
Wow.
You see the way your father acts. You see the way he behaves. Take after him. Do not look at your father's footstep. Do not follow his footstep. You see?
And women, we know how to scatter things.
Yeah.
And I put a line between you and your father. You shall never be like your father.
That is, sometimes they are right. Sometimes they marry the man that is, you see, very easy. I've handled marriage situations, very big marriage situations. One woman came to my office one day and said, "Apostle, pray for me. I want my marriage to be as sweet as Sister Monica's marriage." I said, "Well, how is Sister Monica's marriage?" It's a very peaceful. We don't see the way they wear the same clothes in church. They sit on the same place. And it's true. Then I was serving under Methodist church. I came on Sunday. I watched Sister Monica with her husband. They act like twins. And I was like, "Okay, let me pray for you. Your marriage will be as sweet as their marriage is." Okay. After 2 weeks, I was at the gym and I received a call that I should rush down to Sister Monica's house now. So if I don't come, something will spoil. That the father have come, yet the situation is worse. I said, "Is he sick?" He said, "Apostle, just come. Don't talk." When I came, I saw Sister Monica with a big panga, cutlass, one side, and I saw her husband with a hammer. And they were fighting WWE wrestling. And you see, do you know what I did? I took my phone and called that sister. I said, "Please, can you come over here now?"
Yes.
I said, "Please, just do me a favor, just come." She came. I said, "Now, kneel down, let me pray for you. In the name of Jesus, may your marriage be as sweet as Sister Monica." He said, "Papa, God forbid." God forbid. I said, "You've been admiring this marriage for a very long time. Now it is time for God to give it to you." Now, first of all, for someone who doesn't understand what love is, look at the first thing you have to do. As a lady, especially ladies, discover yourself. First, discover yourself. Who truly am I? Am I a vessel that God needs for generational impartation? So if you are that person, don't rush marriage. Don't rush relationship. Submit thyself to the will of God. Then God will bring a man that will ignite your vision. Now, imagine you are walking into a marriage as a lady or relationship as a lady and you have nothing, just empty. A man will never respect you. He will never respect you. He knows you had nothing. And that is when any little thing will tell you, pack and go to your father's house. Because he knows if you are packing, you're packing nothing. You came here with nothing. You had nothing. But imagine you built a house with your husband and maybe you bought a land and the husband built a house and he said, "You pack and go." You tell him, "Hey, remember this land is mine." That does not mean you should be arrogant. You tell him, but even before your husband speaks, he remembers the land is yours. And he shapes whatever he wants to say.
Yeah.
And you understand, first of all, I said, friend, discover yourself. Build around yourself. Become a virtuous woman. Then when a man walks into your life, he will handle you as an egg. You know an egg?
It is fragile.
The egg, when you over-pamper it, it will break.
You over-pamper the egg?
Yeah. If you over-pamper the egg, like, it breaks, it will fall. If you don't pamper it, you hold it tight, it will break. So you must be careful. So when a man is walking in, he's walking in with all carefulness.
Yes.
He knows, this lady is beautiful, she doesn't want anything from me. She has worked on herself, on her career. You don't necessarily need to have money to build yourself. You need to build your career. And don't sell yourself to a man. You see, you see a man, you like him for that reason, you call him in the morning, you call him in the afternoon, you call him, you text him, he gets bored. Like you text me, I'll ask myself, is this person is after something. You text me like that, I won't reply you again. You know, this is people say it's right, it's wrong, but me, that's how I see it. Like you text me like that and text me, I'll be like, what does she want?
Good morning. Did you wake up well?
Yeah, you see,
And then, hi,
let me look for you. As a woman, I'm the man. I should be the one to look for you.
Have you taken your lunch? Hello. Are you in the gym or are you in a Bible study?
Yeah, and you
I'm
overmark
keeping you
a
company
man.
from a distance. Yeah.
You overmark him. Who is calling you? Who is doing this? Who is this?
Are you in the house?
Yeah.
Can you switch on the television? Increase the volume. It's okay now. I believe you're in the house. Reduce the
As a
volume.
lady, carry yourself that you know that this man can't cheat on you for the person you are. Show him that this is not because you don't care, but because I have a class that you can't cheat on. So the man looks at it like, wow, this lady really have something. He won't.
Well, sometimes I think ladies, we do a lot. We overdo things.
Definitely.
We disqualify ourselves from getting good men out there. Yeah. And we had this man who was saying, actually, he was interviewed by someone else, and I heard he's married with 2 kids, and he has a side chick. And he has actually put her in a very good place. And he was asked, why do you have a side chick? Do you have a problem in your marriage? He said, no. Me, I provide everything for my wife, but sometimes you can just look at a lady. She's suffering from love. This lady does not have anyone to love her, and we just want to give her love. That's not mean that I don't respect my wife. She also knows that I'm married, and she doesn't interfere in my marriage. But me, I say, let me just share. Let me just share, because she was suffering from.
Merciful God. He's a merciful God. Is he a man or a merciful God? Who is he? Who is he actually?
A man.
He's a man.
From God.
So he saw a lady who does not, who nobody loved.
Yes.
So he decided to love her.
She was suffering.
He's not.
No one was there to love her.
You see, one problem. I was at the gym. I met a young man. He's 22 years and he's married with a 3-year-old son, a daughter. And I asked him. He asked me, at your age, why are you not married? I said, is there any age for marriage? He said, yes, you were supposed to be. I said, sir, the problem, like, you're married right now at 22. He said, yes, and you have a 3-year-old daughter? He said, yeah. I said, can you be honest to yourself? Since you're married, have you cheated on your wife? He said, it's a normal thing. I said, no, it's abnormal. I said, no, it's abnormal. It's not a normal thing. That is why you should exhaust the whole cheating in your relationship. I didn't mean young men cheat. When you will know the implication of cheating is when you will contact sickness. That is when you know why HIV is written in capital letters.
Wow, yeah.
You will know why it's written in capital letters. So I didn't mean just have multiple partners. Exhaust whatever foolishness you have to exhaust in that age. I said to him, now you are married to a man, a woman, and you have a girlfriend. So why are you married? I said, why are you married? Why you don't just, you see, you deceived yourself. 22. You're not supposed to at this age. This is the age of discovery. You should discover what you want, who you are, where you want to be, how you want to be, where you want to get to, who you want to spend your life with. You should discover so many things at this age, from this age, to ladies too. That is the time. Listen, I have seen people that have crossed menopause give birth. I've seen.
But is it advisable
To do what?
to give birth at that age?
God knows his timing. I'm not God. God knows his timing for everything.
Oh, you want to talk about Abraham and Sarah?
No, in my community. I was, you see this UNICEF, this kick folio out of Africa. There was a time I was working for the government for it. I was very young at that time. And I walked into a house, a compound, and I saw a man seated. I saw a woman of almost 60 years carrying a baby. So I said, Madam, can I see the mother so that I will know the age and the weeks, actually the days, to know the medicine to give to the baby. And the woman started crying. I was like, did I say anything wrong? Is the mother dead? Like, I thought the mother was dead. I said, man, I'm sorry that I maybe I reminded you something. But did I say anything wrong here? And everybody was looking at me, and the man called me, said, come. From in my community, in my village.
Yes.
Now, if I'm saying this, the people in my community will watch this, and they will tell the truth. So I said, sir, what is the problem? What did I say? And he said, that is the mother.
Oh.
I said, excuse you, sir. Like, I mean the mother of this baby. I don't mean the grandmother. He said, she's the mother. And he started telling me.
Yes.
He said, my wife died some time ago, and I had little children. So he said, I needed a woman to take care of my children. So I don't want to marry a younger woman that will give birth. I just need a woman that will not give birth. So I met this lady in a church. And I discussed with her. She agreed. She has never been married all her life. And she's been committed to God in the church. So I married her so that she can take care of the children. And she got pregnant.
Wow.
At 64,
Wow.
I looked at her and said, what? Like, proving science wrong.
Yeah.
This woman has waited for over 60 years and God came through for her. So there is no time. I'm not saying wait for menopause, please. Don't go and wait for menopause and after that you didn't give birth and say one apostle deceived me.
They will look for you.
Please, I'm not saying wait for menopause. Please, I beg you in the name of Christ, wait for God's timing. There is time for everything.
Yes. And
don't rush into it.
That is so true, because we also have ladies that are getting married at their youngest age. So you see a baby giving birth to a baby, and this child, even when you take the man to the court, she cries and tells the parent, if I cannot stay with the man, I'll kill myself, because she's not even functioning. The brain is not even functioning fine. She's still a baby. She doesn't know what love is.
Yeah. Most of the broken relationships you see today are people who married early. People who married early. You see a lady of 18 years, 19 years, you see her now, a lady will get married at the age of 17, 18, 19, 20. It's okay. It's very good. But the problem is, who are you getting married to? You're getting married to a man of 30, 27, 28, 25, at the age of 19. So when you are 30, he's 40. And you know he becomes weak. And you know that when he's 50, you are 40 or you are 35. I say, okay, when you're 35 and he's 50, he's weak. Men get weak quicker than women. Women desire sex when they are older.
Yeah, that's what.
And men get tired of it when they are older.
Oh my goodness.
So you see, this lady is in the 35 years and she wants it the best way. And this man is old and can't function.
Wow.
You see,
wow.
She wants to get it from any other means. You see, she starts cheating and the man starts complaining, my wife is cheating on me. You see the problem here? Discover who you want, what you want, what you really want.
Yes.
Don't rush it. There is no award given to the youngest couples in the world. I've never seen any award given in Africa. This is the youngest couple. They married. If you marry at 17, somebody married at 16. No matter how the age you marry, let somebody marry less than you.
Yeah.
So you just give it time.
Yes.
Relationship is not, see, even there is time to enter relationship. There is time. You can be 20, 25 and yet you're not ready for a relationship. You can be 18 and you are ready for it. You know there is need for it. Not that I want, I need to be here.
Yes.
So not that I want, you know the difference between want and need. Want is not back with the ability to purchase. Like, okay, I want to buy this thing, but I don't have the money, so let it go. In economics, the process of forgetting this thing is called alternative forgone. Like this becomes my alternative forgone when I can't purchase it because I don't have the money. So I want it, but I don't have the money, I leave it. I need this phone because I have to communicate. So I have to save and buy it.
Oh.
So you need to be in relationship not because you want to marry, because there is a need to submit to a man, and there is a need to get a woman who can put you together. So you see, when this needs arises, be in relationship. Not because I saw a guy that, wow, he looks cute, so he asked me out. Oh, I can't wait to say yes. You can wait. You wait to say yes, and you still wait to say no later.
Oh.
See,
just take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Know what you do. You really look beyond his look or her look.
Yes.
Oh, she's beautiful. That beautiful lady. Have you seen her snore in the night? I said it the other time. Have you seen her snore?
Yes.
When she snore in the night, it sounds like generator. Sound like generator. Like you can't even keep your head. So you see that beautiful lady I saw. Now she snores so bad, and you know before you used to give her 100% attention. Now the attention reduces, and she knows.
Oh,
she knows.
And the problem begins there.
It starts there.
Oh my
She starts asking what is wrong.
Yes.
What happened?
And you know, lady, we don't even really care what is wrong. We just go straight to the point. Like, why are you behaving like that? Are you cheating on me?
Yeah,
so that is our first line.
That is cheating. So you say the target cheating. So you must find the tools. Yeah. And most of these tools are like, for example, I said, distinguish yourself from others, from other women. You are a woman. Find what distinguishes you from other women. present that thing more to the man. So I am different from other women because I'm not materialistic and I'm productive. Give it to him. So he sees your productive side and was like, wow. I'm different from other women because I can pray. I can keep a man. I can maintain a man. When a man is, before he wakes up in the morning, for married couples or not for dating people, because don't say wake up in the morning, you're sleeping in his house. I said before, never move in with a man until you're married to him. Never move in with a man.
These holiday things that you ladies pack your clothes and then you go stay with the man for 2 good weeks.
That is a dangerous mistake. You're already married. A man shall leave his father and mother and move in with a woman and they are married. So you're already married. So you see, never move in with a man until you are married. He will miss nothing. He's already married to you. So you see, when you're married, wake up in the morning, provide, boil the tea or make a tea for your husband, arrange his clothes, ask him at night, honey, which clothes will you wear in the morning? Arrange it, iron it for him. Don't let him take, if you don't know how to iron, go and learn. Don't let him take it to dry cleaners. Learn it, do it for him.
Yes.
See, if a little girl do it outside, you've lost.
Oh.
If a young girl, you see, like you're saying, a side chick, if a side chick does it outside, you've lost.
That is true.
I told you the other time, men are not 100% rational, that's just 70% rational.
Yes.
Any little thing takes their attention.
Off. They are gone.
So do that thing, present that side of yours that other people don't have. Secondly, here, what are the things that make him look outside? Ask yourself, this man that is always looking at another girl, what are the things that make him look? And here now, ladies must be careful, especially Christian courtship.
Yes.
Don't say because other ladies wear
The
skimpy things, miniskirt, let me wear it. The Bible said, woman, your husband is your Lord. You don't go naked before your Lord.
Oh my goodness.
And your Lord should not find you outside naked.
Wow. Look at that.
That is a Christian relationship.
No, we're going to talk about that one. Actually, we're going to broaden this topic today because we think me wearing almost nothing makes you happy.
No.
No, if I know that I'm going to meet up with you, then I must look at my sleeveless thing and then wear a skirt like size of a handkerchief. Material wasn't there enough to make me cloth, and I must buff up my everything. And oh my goodness! So repeat that one for us again.
Now look at it.
Yeah.
If I bring a food and keep it here on this desk, uncovered, and we go to maybe let's say Nakuru town and come back, you know that this food has been uncovered since morning. Will you eat?
No.
So you see, men are not stupid. I'm being honest with you.
Oh my goodness.
Men are not stupid.
Ladies, can
They
you
know-
really get this one today?
Yeah, they know you are uncovered.
Oh.
They can admire. A man can tell you, wow, you look so sexy. He can't put you in the house. He knows he can't put you in the house. Me, how can I look for you? Look at you and you're covered. And I can say, wow, you look good. You look pretty. And you see, but to me, can you marry this lady over my dead body?
Oh.
Can I marry this kind of person?
Oh no.
You see, but they can admire. A man can talk you into getting more naked. He can tell you, how, do you know that if that skirt can be shorter, you look more pretty? But his wife in the house lives with a skirt here. He says, hey, young lady, where are you going to go and change that thing? Go and put on something. Do you want other men? He knows what he admires. He doesn't want other men to admire what he admires.
Oh wow. So ladies, actually, we have been doing it wrong. Wearing almost nothing, trying to impress
Definitely.
men. And someone actually told me that if you come to visit me at Nairobi from Nakuru, wearing like that, just I'll ask myself question, how many men have seen you like this?
Definitely.
They are not, if I see you like that, I'll tell you I've been called. I need to report back to work.
Definitely.
I need to go back to work.
But that does not mean that ladies should not dress decent, right?
Yeah.
There is difference between dressing moderate and dressing stupid. I asked a question on Facebook
Yes.
the other day and nobody have answered. Why will a lady close a door, cover the windows, cover everywhere to dress up just to come out naked? Why? Why not you dress outside? Why not you open the door while you're dressing?
Wow.
You cover everything, and sometimes I look at a lady and I'll be like, don't you have parents? Weren't you raised well?
No, it's not about that. In fact, all she's trying to do is to impress a man. We think that when a man sees us like that, you get what? But now, hearing this from you today, I think, ladies, we're going to learn to cover up ourselves. Let us not expose
Put
ourselves.
your house in order.
Yeah.
Dress decent. Yeah, dress decent. Like I'm wearing suit. Imagine I have a fiancé I want to marry. I'm walking with her with a mini skirt and the clothes showing her body and showing everything. Sometimes I think ladies should have more self-respect.
Wow.
Like I was watching a secular music. I was in a matatu and I was watching a secular music. So where this song they were singing, you know, this Akuna Kuna. I don't know how to sing that song. I don't know what is it. Like they were the guy that was singing the song was properly dressed.
Yes.
Properly dressed, and the ladies dancing were wearing pants. The owner of the song is properly dressed, and you I dress well and I come to pay you to get naked. I think you don't have self-respect.
But actually, the ball falls at our side because, ladies, in secular music, actually, ladies are the one wearing nothing.
How many times have you seen a man being paid to go naked on a secular music dancing?
They don't. They don't go naked.
Yeah, I was surprised on February 14th. I watched, there is this lady in Nigeria called Asmushi. She's a content creator. I watched one of her videos and I saw a young man. He's wearing mask. He has broad chest. He has 6 packs, dancing and dancing. Dance on this lady's lap. Dance on this lady. And I called my friend. I said, "Come and see. Just come and see. When did men become stupid?" I said, "But there is something I learned there. The guy wore a mask. He didn't want them to see his face. He said, because he knew that this is not the culture of men." I was like, what? A man dancing from one lap of a lady to another without making sure he satisfied all of those ladies. When that lady was there, he danced on her lap first, danced on her friends, Nos Mirage, danced on the other. I was like, what? A man dancing like this? But he covered his face to tell you that men are not stupid. So ladies, build your respect like that too. Cover yourself. Dress properly. Don't dress like I said the other time. Don't look like a single widow. Like dress well.
Yeah, do not overdo it.
Yeah.
You know, we still have long dresses for us ladies.
I'm not moved by those clothes that cover from here to here. I don't like it.
So actually, we have decency, a lot of it. But I know what you mean by we are trying to copycat. Actually, si makosa yetu. Kama unasikia Kiswahili, imagine si makosa yetu. He did not get that. It is not our makosa. It is not our problem. Actually, ni wazungu. White people, we want to wear like them. You know, you can see them walking in our town and they have those small shorts. And me, I'll go look for that short. I don't even know the name. I just want to wait and look like the one I saw. Yeah.
It's very bad. One of my teachers in the university, one of my lecturers made a statement that I told him, "Sir, it's wrong, it's not correct." And what was the statement? He said, the Western brought civilization to Africa. I asked him how. He said, they brought civilization, the clothes we wear. I said, that is westernization, not civilization. They brought their phones, they brought their clothes.
Yes.
To us, that is westernization. They westernized our culture. So they changed our culture, they interrupted our culture. That is not civilization. I asked him, "Sir, is this what you call civilization?" I said, civilization is what Africa gave to Western world, which is culture, which is norms, which is ethics. We gave them ethics. Good. You see, I was in one country, let me not mention the name. I was passing and I saw little children kissing themselves on the road.
Oh, kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, I couldn't stop because if you stop, you can be arrested. I said, in Africa, I see you misbehaving like this. I should be able to stop and discipline that baby. You know, these little kids outside. In Nigeria, a woman sees you holding a boy outside.
Yes.
She will flog you to your mother's house.
Wow.
She will flog you and your mother will catch you and tell her, flog her more. Flog her more. And the both of them will combine and beat you.
Oh.
This is what we call civilization. We gave it to the Western world.
Yeah.
They don't have it.
Wow.
We are the ones that have the real civilization. You see, this comes down to ladies bleaching off their skins to look like the Western people. You go to the market and buy chemicals mixed together and you start bleaching off your skins to look like them. That is, you're trying to sell yourself to buy who you are not. To put yourself in a place you don't belong.
Wow.
Fix yourself who you are. Have self preservation. Have esteem. Have self-esteem. This is who I am.
Yes.
Grow. The only person you are permitted to challenge with or compete with is yourself.
Yes.
Compete with yourself. Grow with yourself. Grow within yourself. Ladies, have this mindset that you are the best. The way you're dressing, like me personally, I don't like it when a lady wears something covering from here to toes. I don't like it.
You don't.
No, me, I don't like it. My wife can dress like that. Dress moderate. I think there are best ways to dress. You can dress getting to here or to here.
That is just below your knee.
Yeah.
You're not above them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You can dress moderate. You can look good. So someone asked me someday, is wearing trousers to church a sin? I said to him, it's not written in the Bible. He said it is. I said, where? He said, the Bible said, men do not wear what belongs to women. Women do not wear what belongs to men. I said, does trousers belong to women? He said, yes. I said, how? I said, in the olden days, we wear skirts. Men wear skirts. So trousers is just westernization. It's not clothes for men. But the truth is this, is it a sin? I can't say it's a sin. I can't say it's not. But I ask him a question. If you stand in front of a moving train, is it a sin? He said, you will die. I said, if you die, if you stand in front of a moving train and a lady, don't wear tight clothes, not just a trouser. You see, there is this light cloth this lady wears now that exposes whatever they're wearing inside. It's worse than wearing a trouser.
It is true.
It was. And many pastors wear it, female pastors. You see, they wear these things, and sometimes, I'm being honest, I'm a man. I went to a church where a woman was preaching and I saw what she was wearing. In fact, for the next 3 minutes, I was not thinking straight. And I was a guest and I was not thinking straight. And I was like, this woman, what is she wearing? I was not looking at the linings on her clothes, the lining of her bras, the lining of her underwear. I was carried away and I had to call myself. I said, you are in church, man of God, respect yourself. Now, do you know what I now said within myself? Okay, if I, the man of God, who understands my place in the Christianity, could get carried away, what about this congregation? What about this congregation? How many of them are already feeling sexually aroused by the presence of this lady on this altar? Singers too. You come to lead praise and worship, and now adjusting your gown, adjusting it to go down. Didn't you know it was short before you wore it to that altar?
But when they were like that, that's when we hear them saying, you know, the presence of the Lord is here, church.
Where? You want to seduce God? Presence of God is not there. It's not. You want to say Holy Spirit can be seduced? I hope you are aware.
I know.
In the Bible, in Genesis chapter 6, they were seduced. The daughters, chapter 8, sorry, they were seduced. The daughters of men seduced them. You want the Holy Spirit to come when you are adjusting your trousers down, you want to seduce him?
On the altar.
So God can come. God can come there. It's not possible.
Wow.
You are driving away the presence of God from there. I was preaching in a church one day. A lady came sat in the front and took a handkerchief and covered her leg. I went there and removed it. I said, open it, let me wash. Open it, I'm preaching, let me wash. I removed the handkerchief and I said, open it, let me wash, mother. And she was embarrassed. She was so embarrassed, and I said, I want to see it because you know this thing is here.
Yes.
And you intentionally wore it to church and you want to cover it with your handkerchief. You see.
Keep it open.
Trying to be uncomfortable in a dress, you know this, you're uncomfortable.
Yes.
And you're wearing it. Sometimes put a check on yourself. There was a time I went to, I think sometime 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, sorry, I went to the salon, and after the guy finished barbing my hair, I was just sleeping. You know, this is call of nature, sleep. I slept off, and the guy used something to rub on my hair, and when I woke up, it was this rough, and it was looking so good. And I was like, what? This looks good. And the guy said, do you like it? I said, yeah. And I left it like that. I went out, went for a pastor's fellowship, and there were more than 50 pastors there. I was the only one carrying that kind of hair. And I looked at myself like, I look so stupid among these people. Everyone was looking decent. I was the one looking like a motor packed out, or even in suits. I looked at myself. I was like, I was so ashamed of myself that I couldn't wait for the service to end. And I ran to the salon. I said, please, get me your comb. I combed the hair immediately. I said, young man, listen, when next I come here, don't try this nonsense on my hair. Don't try this nonsense on my hair again. Now, it looks good to me.
Yes.
But I have to ask myself, does it fit in what I represent? As a Christian, does it fit in what I say? I heard a pastor saying God can use anybody no matter how you dress. It's a lie. God can reject anybody. Don't say God can use you no matter how you are dressing, no matter how you look. I saw a pastor carrying a dreadlock and they're putting earrings and saying, he's a Nigerian pastor. I won't call his name, but he has a dreadlock and he has earrings on his ears and tattoos on his hand. And he said, God does not look at the outward appearance. He said, he searches in the heart. And I asked a question. I'm a police officer. When I went for my first screening, I wanted to join the military. I went to screening. They asked me to remove my clothes except my boxer. So I pulled my clothes. They want to check they saw this mark on my hand. And they asked me, what is this? I said, this is fire. I had a fire accident and they disqualified me.
Wow.
I was disqualified because I had this mark from the military. You see, when I now went for the police screening, I had to be hiding my hand because I have been disqualified because of this. In the military, I was not hiding my hand. If they want to examine, I would do like this. Want to examine, I was now trying for them not to see my hand because they can only disqualify me.
Yes.
So if men can disqualify men, how about God?
You need to listen to this again.
You carry a dreadlock and you appear on the altar with it. Do you know what is dreadlock? Dreadlock is a religion. It's not Christianity. It's a religion on its own. The dreadlock comes from a man called Rastafari. Rastafari was a man who never baptized, but he was a good man. He was going about doing good, helping poor people. Then when he died, the people said, how can we honor Rastafari? They said, the only way to honor Rastafari is to leave our hair, just like he left his hair. So they come once in a year to fellowship, to give him honor and worship at his grave, leaving their hair like his own. Now you're a pastor, you went to carry dreadlock, and you see pastor's wife leaving leg chains.
Wow.
You see, they say, you see, in fact, you see, I'm not criticizing nobody. Live your life, but understand what you're doing.
Yes.
One lady wore leg chain to the church 2 Sundays ago. I asked her, do you know the meaning of what you're wearing? He said, no. I said, right leg chain means I'm a prostitute. The left leg chain means I'm a lesbian. So which one are you? And she said, Apostle, I didn't know. I said, you see, the westernization we're talking about, because you saw people wearing it out there, you just want to dress like that. West bead means my husband have given me the license to have sex with any man. So you see, it's for people who are married, who cannot control themselves, and the husband says, go ahead and sleep with anybody you want to sleep with.
Wow.
So you see, you wearing waist bead, I'm using it to shake my shape. Wash my shape if I'm getting fat. No, no.
And make sure we see it.
These are things we get into without knowing.
Wow. And actually, we are getting on very well. We are running out of time, but we are going on a short break. When we come back, he is going to talk. I'm going to give him 5 minutes actually to wind up on this topic, and we are going to invite you again and again and again, if you permit us. Before I enda Nigeria, watu wangu nitakuwa nimemuita tena na tena, acha niseme kwa Kiswahili ndio asisikie, na wa promise, before arudi Nigeria nitamwalika tena na tena hapa Medal of Praise TV ndio aweze kutufundisha sisi tuache tumekamilika sawa sawa. So producer, tuweke one song, and then when we come back, Apostle, you're going to wind up on this topic, and we are really enjoying your teachings.
Thank you.
All right. We've heard from our Apostle today. We have someone who is telling me, please ask Apostle for me, how do you know you are in the right age to enter into marriage? He is going to actually answer you that a little, like for a few seconds. Can you kindly tell her again?
Okay. For you asking the right age to enter into a relationship, there is no right age. But when you discover these things, one, you discover that you can easily forgive. When you discover that you can easily forgive things, that is one. Secondly, when you discover that you can resolve conflict without hurting another person, or without favoring just you. Anytime you discover that, yes, I can solve problems without hurting people, or without just favoring myself or favoring my own opinions, you know you are due. Number three, you must be adaptive. You must be able to adapt to another person. When you adapt with people you are working with at your job, when you adapt with your boss who is not tolerating your excesses, you know. And the last thing here is that you must be able to keep promises. So when you grow above these four things I've listed here, you know you are good for a relationship. But if not, remain single.
There you go. We also have Leonida watching us from Vineyard. She's saying, I'll read it in Swahili and then I'll tell you what she means. Anasema Bwana asifiwe, mimi nahisi hakuna mapenzi ya kweli kwa maisha ya leo. Kozata, ukiona mapenzi ya kweli yako wapi, naomba mnisaidie kuelewa. Na amefatisha anasema acha hivyo, kuna mwanaume akiacha pesa mingi kwa nyumba ni 100 na bado hata ukimwomba huyo naye. No, now we have this one Rambo. She's saying that she doesn't believe in true love these days because a husband or a partner no longer assists women in the marriages. And she goes on by saying that the man can leave 100 shillings for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Maybe she's trying to complain, and when he comes back in the evening, she wonders if she's really going to show him love. You see, now there's that fight, and she believes that there's no true love.
And that was how I stated earlier. Don't marry who you did not date very well. Marry who you date very well, who you know that he's not pretending to provide for you. Marry a man that sees you as a daughter, not a man that sees you as a partner. Yeah, you see, my daughter is hungry, I can't leave her hungry.
Yes.
I must provide. Marry a man, my daughter acts stupid. No matter what happens, I can't tell her, I can go to your father's house, I'm the father. So marry a man that sees you as a daughter who wants to correct you and retain you. So don't marry a man that just saw you. And another problem with these things now, in marriage, in relationship, if your man is not providing for you, if he's providing 1,000 and 1,000 is not enough for you in the marriage, don't marry. Please, no lady is greedy. It's just, I said it the other time, she's not in your levels. Or you are not in his level. If that is not your level, quit. Look for your own level. Do you understand? But if you are married and the man all of a sudden changes and stop providing, ask yourself what is wrong. Call him, sit him down. There are ways to address issues.
Yes.
And there are reasons why people make mistakes in marriage. Mistakes like prophecy. They give pray to you, this person is going to be your husband. Don't marry you. Don't marry you. If no matter who the prophecy is coming from, don't tell him, Apostle, I know God have spoken, but let me verify first and approve.
That is true.
Don't marry that. Somebody said, God showed me that, sister. Those are the biggest marriages that fail. Don't marry because of pressure. They're pressuring you, then you go and marry. Don't marry because you have all this. Just marry because you know that you've passed these things are listed here, both male and female. The man and the woman must pass this test. So you see, when a man is not providing for you, like I said earlier, draft a vision. And tell him, baby, this is for us. This thing now. Forget about provision. I want our ladies to grow about, let him provide, let him provide. But the Bible said, a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than an infidel. Leave him, he's worse than a sinner. He's worse than an unbeliever. So he's worst. So leave him to God, but provide yourself something to do to earn your own money. Then let him support you. Get your own finance. Forget about him.
All right. We actually have less than 3 minutes, and I think with that we cannot exhaust what you have for us today. So I'm just hoping that he will have time to come again so that we can actually learn more about ourselves and love and marriages and all that. And thank you so much for sending in your messages. We have so many messages today because now this is a lot of heartbreak. People have gone through heartbreaks in the name of marriage, but we are really going to pray so hard that he comes again and takes us to another lesson, so that before he goes to Nigeria, kabla ende Nigeria, akuwa amemalizana na information yote ametuachia Kenya. You get that, yeah? And thank you so much, Apostle, for coming.
Thank you. We
are hoping that you will come. You know, I'm going to ask you this live so that they will hear you say it. Are you really going to make out time to come again?
We'll work on it. All things are possible.
All things are possible. I'll take that. I'm going to take that. Actually, this is Hope Don't Show. I've been with Carol, my co-host. She is saying bye-bye. She still loves you. And Apostle, tell us your name again.
My name is Apostle Prince Harmless.
All right. Actually, my name is Victoria Brenda. I bring you Hope Don't Show on Middle of Praise TV every Monday to Friday until tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.